The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.
G'day everybody and welcome to the Trader Cobb Crypto Show. Hope you're having a good day. Well, look, as it sits right now, we're down on the day again. But it's look, I don't know, man. Like, you know, I'm really not that interested in shorting anything at the minute, and the reason being is that there's a lot of divergence on the daily still. I know yesterday we pulled back into the old lows, we pulled back into that 3,800 level, and we have a small bearish candle roughly in that cradle zone. But very strong divergence on the daily and up through the higher time frames, like the 16-hour and the 12-hour. So therefore, I mean, there was a nice pullback on the 16-hour, but you know, there was no trade for me yesterday based upon that divergence. And it could very well go and break to new lows, and you know, Bitcoin continues to fall and head towards that 3,000 level, where I believe there will be a bit of a bounce there. Just because it is very strong support from a fair way back, and it really is the only level that I can see that is of any significance. Now, if we do break down through 3,000, well, I don't really know where we could go to. I mean, there's probably some level down at 1,800-ish, 1,850, but 3,000, if it fails to hold, we'll have to reassess everything pretty much and just go from there. But at the moment, we're not at 3,000. We're at 3,536. We're down 2.93%. We have a bearish daily candle, and across the top 10, the market pretty much mirrors that with Bitcoin. Ethereum is looking very similar, down 3.78%. Again, some strong divergence there on the daily, so not really of too much interest to me. It is under $100 at $92.40. We've got Bitcoin sitting down at Bitcoin Cash sitting just above the $100 mark right there. But Roger Ver's feeling pretty sore and sorry about that at the moment, but yeah, it has moved very hard to the downside, obviously post the hash wars, down 4.9%. EOS was the one that has been in the best downtrend out of all the top 10 of late, as it did break down through that consolidation period between $6 and $5. It's broken that $5 all the way down to $2. And although there was a nice little pullback yesterday on the 16-hour, it was one that I said to my members that I really wasn't, you know, I was umming and ahhing about it, but the market as a whole right now, it does tend to move together. So if Bitcoin moves lower, the rest of the market moves lower. If Bitcoin moves higher, the rest of the market moves higher. It's fairly common. And what I'm seeing now is that I just don't feel confident enough to take any swing trades to the downside at the moment. And the reason being is because of that divergence that's playing in across many of these top 10 tokens. We also see this, and EOS is down 1.68%. Cardano down 3.48%. Again, divergent on the daily. Again, a bearish candle, and again, looking weak there. But again, the whole market tends to move together, and until Bitcoin breaks down to new lows, that divergence may actually stall us a little bit. And even if it doesn't, it's just not good enough for me to be trading just yet until I get that nice clear chart structure with convergence in it as well. Well, still Illumina is also down. The daily has got convergence, but it is down 3.67%. Hasn't pulled back in as deep as many of the others in the top 10. Neo again also down today, 3.5% and back in that cradle zone. IOTA, the least fall. How do I put this? The market in the top 10 with the smallest fall today is IOTA against the dollar, down 0.78%. And once again, it does look as though basically there's no trading for me on this at the moment. Again, it's divergence across many of the time frames, both on the daily all the way through the 16-hour, 12-hour and through. And there's just nothing there on the lower time frames that I might consider for a quick little move in and out. Ripple's down 2.67%, holding above its lows being down around that 29-cent mark. It is holding right now, but again, the daily is not divergent, it is convergent, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out over the next couple of days. And Litecoin as well, divergent on the daily, nothing on the lower time frames for me to be trading, but really, again, it looks very similar to that of Bitcoin and the rest of the market. So I think once again today, by the look of it, certainly across the top 10, unless something drastic happens, it's probably going to be a day where I'm happy to sit in my hands. I'm flat right now in my trading account, and I'm happy to be flat. It's about waiting for the right opportunistic moment to dive in, take your trade, move back away, and let the market do its thing. And right now, I don't have any confidence as far as direction goes to risk my money. So therefore, I shall sit back, wait, and see. Hope you have a fantastic day, guys. Bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.